I stand in humbleness at the beauty God has created, the land, the sea, the sky, all created by Him. I stand in humbleness as I am a small, minute piece of His creation. I am just a speck in His universe. Trees struggle to put down roots and to grow where the land is harsh or barren. Rocky soil stands as barriers, keeping the roots close to the surface, going against their natural desire to bury themselves deep within the soil. Plants surviving regardless of the lack of water, soaking up droplets of moisture from the air, adapting to the conditions as it was given. Life thriving in wet, aquatic conditions, not drowning in their surroundings. The strong survive, adapting to their conditions, dealing with what life has to offer. The weak perish as they are unwilling or unable to adapt. rely on the plants and each other to survive. Their survival depends on it. Some must die so others may live. God sent his son Jesus, who died so we may live. Coexistence is a must for survival. Some will migrate many, many miles away for survival, ensuring their existence remains. They migrate for various reasons: food, water, or reproduction, all enduring what nature has to offer. The fittest survive, adapting to the conditions. The rest pass on, succumbing to their conditions. Some hibernate deep into the ground, surviving on stored up food reserves with their own bodies. Sleep is their survival in harsh, cold, otherwise unbearable conditions. Even the trees will shed their leaves and endure what the environment offers them, storing their energy underneath their thick bark so it can burst open with life when the conditions become more bearable. The earth warming up after the winter. Plant seeds will lie dormant, waiting to sprout in splendid glory. Some animals will even give birth in their slumber and awaken to a new life in which they created before sleeping away the long winter months. stand in awe as his universe unfolds in front of my eyes. I am just a speck. I reflect on my place here. I am reminded that my struggles and desires are minute, unimportant in the grand vastness of God's universe. I connect with my spiritual being here. It cuts into my soul like a river that cuts through a canyon. The beauty cannot begin to compare with anything constructed by man. My soul requires this connection. I am renewed, refreshed, and reminded that I cannot control my environment. Reminded that I have a great responsibility to protect and preserve what God has given us. It is essential to life itself. When we leave this earth, life will still go on just as it did before we came. When a rainforest is cut down or a forest stream is polluted, life changes forever. Our environment is no longer able to sustain the life that it was made for. Life no longer goes on as it was meant to be. Surround our continents, lapping at our shorelines. Reefs, submerged beneath the waves, protect the land and its inhabitants from the waves of storms, reminding me of God's protection. Within that reef of protection is life. Most of us only catch a glimpse of it. I am drawn there, called beneath the waves, to see and feel and watch the miracles God has created. The diversity of life, all dependent on each other, and the need for survival is the same as is on land. All created by God, all part of His master creation. I am humbled by its complexity and beauty. I go to nature for substance. I desire a oneness with my soul and my Maker. It is a desire that no human can fulfill. I seek solitude and a quietness that only nature can provide. My soul thirsts for it, requires it for my well-being. I walk through the woods, sit by the ocean, or linger in a meadow, watching, observing the natural order of the universe. My soul requires this as much as my body requires food and water. I hunger for the beauty within life itself. I marvel at God's wonders. I soak in the beauty which He has created. I stand in awe at the wonders of His creation. The power is not in man or within me, but from God. I celebrate the diversity of the land and the animals and the plants. The water which sustains it all is vast and diverse. I long to take part in it, be with it, experience it like those who survive in it. All is dependent on one another, and my soul is dependent on all of it. It is my connection to God.